Hey friends, this little demo is about creating a graph and displaying it with a small little library which I created yesterday. So first of all, in Elixir what we need is we need a graph library. We use Kino in order to be able to properly render SVG images, and we use X.dot. This little library, which is a Rust-based wrapper around the layout RS Rust crate, which can convert dot files or text in the dot language into SVG. So let's basically just run the installation of these dependencies here. So now that these dependencies are installed, let's actually create a graph. So we use the graph library and say new. So this effectively creates a small graph, an empty graph. So let's graph.add vertex. So a vertex is a node. So let's call the first node A, and we give it a nice label for the picture. So start from here. When we render this, it's basically here in the presentation. You can see it's part of the vertices. So let's add a second one, B, and go here. And of course, we need a connection between these two. So we use graph.add edge, and the edge connects the nodes A and the node B with each other. And we give it a label, which is right, so this is a label. So that is now, and here we can already see it's connecting these two things, right, in the debug view. So the last thing which we do is we say graph.toDot, and this effectively renders this graph into the graph with dot language, right? So next thing is we basically use a little lambda here, so where we take the OK and the dot string, right, and only extract the dot string. And we of course invoke that lambda function. Now we have basically just a string. And now we use this little library here where we say to SVG. And this now automatically renders this into an SVG. Or we could also say now slap it into Kino, because here we can see the raw text of the scalable vector graphics. But we can also say kino.image.new, and this is an SVG. So we basically just have the SVG over here. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.